Good morning. It's turned out nice again, motherfucker. Oh, do you reckon YouTube will pick that up? You're not allowed to swear in the first like 8 seconds or something. Well, they're trying to discourage you from swearing. How can you run a football channel and not swear? Do you know what I mean? How can you interact with some absolute morons on, not you, well, might be you, depends who you are. But how can you interact with some of these people online without swearing? Right, where are we? I'm in a good mood again. So, I'm having a cup of coffee. Dow Egberts. I'm liking this. This is product placement, but I just don't get paid for it. I take nobody's money to advertise anything. If I tell you something that's good, if I recommend something to you that's good, it's because I believe in it. That's the fucking difference between me and these fucking other divs. How can you be on a YouTube channel really and take and try and be serious if you're flogging bits and pieces to shave your bits and pieces? Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine that for a minute? Hey guys, just thought I'd tell you about this new ball shaving product. Fucking great it is. My nuts have never been so. I tell you what, right? So I've noticed, right, that when I open up my YouTube app and it gives me recommendations and things like that, or it'll, because I'm a Liverpool fan, you might not realise that. Well, former Liverpool fan, not the arse these days until we went league. And it recommends other, Liverpool fans to me. I can't think of anything worse. Why have they always got these thumbnails that look like they've been fucking, done by, was it Tony Ars? What was he called? Was it Tony Ars? What's his name? Going back a few years now. Was it Tony Ars? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Do you know what? He was called Norman Anthony Art. Didn't know that, did you? There we go, we learn something every day. English artist. I'm an artist as well on a Saturday night. Yeah, so they've got these thumbnails do you know what I mean? And then, right, then you get these other ones. The ones with the most views are always the ones with people going, what's that all about? You've got to be a fucking knobhead to get drawn into one of them. Seriously, you've got to be a fucking knobhead to draw one of them. Oh my days. No. We're not having any of that shite round here. What thumbnail should we put on, Remy? How about this one? Or this one? Or this one? Fuck off, don't watch my videos. God, I'm in a good mood. This is just getting out of hand. So, I started early today, and Remy, would you like a biscuit? Are you ready? You get a biscuit free in the cafe, right? It's a family cafe, so you get a coffee. Every time you get a coffee, you get a biscuit. And believe it or not, I don't eat them all, as you can see, right? And I was thinking about this morning. You can go to these big, massive, billion revenue turnover companies like Starbucks. Don't give you fuck all, do they? Then you go to little family cafes, a biscuit there for you, darling. Do you know what I'm saying? Guess who gets my biscuits? What's this? What's this? What is it? Ah, oh yeah. You sure? Nearly. Sit. He's like, right, see you later, Mo. It's true, isn't it? What are we talking about? Tony Art, thumbnails, all that. Do you know what I mean? It's true, I was thinking that in cafe this morning. I thought, little cafe, I thought, how many biscuits must they give away every month? It's only It's €1.80 for a large cafe con leche. Large coffee and milk, if you like. 180. What's that, about £1.50? Something like that. What would it be in Starbucks? With someone there like that, you know, writing your name on a thing. Never spell it right anyway. They usually write Gordon on my... It doesn't matter. Unless you watched a video the other day about that. Oh shit. I gotta put more milk in there than hot water. Did you like that? You liked that, didn't you? So, where was I start? Where was it? Let me start again. So, I got up early this morning. Just unplugging Remy's light. I've got a little light for him. So when I put this in here, like on a night time, when it's all dark, it's not going to work now, look. But when it's dark, this little light turns on, so it's just a little bit of light for it. See, I'm cute. I know how to win the girls over. I won't tell them my nickname, the Silver Tongue. Oh, I just did. Where were we? So I got up early this morning. Now, the previous garage I used to go to get the Spanish football dailies, they didn't used to get the papers in till about 9:15, 9:30, and that was a bit of a ball ache. So, and then I found a garage a little bit closer. Well, it's probably the same distance, but it's near the cafe. What are you doing? And I think, you know, I keep going down there usually about 9:30 for the papers. And this morning I was like, you know, the chick rings about 10 past or something like that. 9 my time, 10 past 8 UK. So I was like, I wonder if they get the papers in there earlier. So I bummed down there. 8:30 I was there this morning. I set off from here at 8:25 my time, 7 your time if you're in the UK. I shoots down there, right, and they had the papers. Well, that was great. Game changer. That means I can go even earlier in the morning now. So I've been to the cafe and I have gone through Marca AS Sport. They're not here, the papers, so I will do a paper review, but there's gonna be nothing in it. But I've got to do that because some people, fuck off, fly. Some people like to see if there's anything about Trent. All right, so I will do the paper review, but it'll be very, very brief. So that's been done already. Oh, and I tell you what, guys, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I won €4. €4 on the lottery. Hey, €4. That, I wish someone would come up to me every day and give me €4, don't you? That'd pay for me my coffee. Although in fairness, most of you guys do look after me with my coffee. But I got some euros building up there, look. Anyway, €4 is 8 goes on the lottery. Look, there you go, look, 8 goes. So we've got 8 lines tonight, 50 cents a line. That's not bad, is it? Do you know what I mean? 50 cents. I'm going to tell you what the jackpot is. It's only a small lottery, but enough. I think it'd be enough, guys. I mean, it might be enough for me to go and buy you all a Mercedes-Benz, which is what I'd like to do if I win the Euro Millions. Oh, there's no prize money on it, so someone won it last night, so it's going to be about 300 grand. But 300 grand would be all right, wouldn't it? So anyway, we won the lottery last night. Me and you, that's right, because I'm root. Do you know what? I was thinking, I don't care if you believe me or not, but when I was getting on my scooter after finishing at the cafe today, I'd just been to the lottery shop. I go to the cafe, the lottery shop's about 4 doors down. I goes down there, and I knew I'd won, and I passed the ticket over to him, and the bloke went, beep, and he went, oh, €4, like that, you know, because we appreciate, you know, like some people go, €4, big deal, but, you know, like, you got to take what life gives you, right? And he went, €4. And I went, yeah, get it on. He went, play it again. I went, yeah, but I'll give it, play it again. So when I'm walking back to my scooter, I puts the lottery ticket in my bag in the little box thing on the back, you know, where I put my shopping, right? And I thought to myself, fuck was that? Sorry, you didn't hear that. Sounded like a police fan. Reminds me of my days of youth. What was I saying? Right, so, you know what I'm like with my memory. I go all over the place. So I was just thinking about, like, I put the lottery tickets in the thing, in the box. And then I get on my bike and I thought, €4, I'm going to win that lottery, mate. And I thought about, if I ever win that big lottery, or when I win that big lottery, how nice would it be to like look after you guys as well. I don't know if you think I'm being sincere with that. Honestly, I'd love it. I don't know. I think I'd get more satisfaction out of spending a jackpot money on other people than I would myself. And I'm like that now. I like making people smile. I do, whether you believe me or not. Couldn't give a shit. Anyway, so one day. So I bought, what else did I buy? Oh, I bought these. Look, these are my other lottery tickets. This is the Christmas lottery, right? The big one, the fat one, they call it. I know what you're thinking. They're €20 each, them tickets, right? It's the Christmas lottery. It's the biggest lottery in the world. Trust me. Google it if you don't believe me. And it's €20, right? But that's only a tenth of a ticket. Each ticket costs €200 on the big lottery out here at Christmas. But most people buy a tenth. And then you obviously get a tenth of whatever you win if it comes out. So I've been silently or quietly buying these when I can, you know, like getting as many as I can. Because the draw it's a big deal out here, the Christmas draw. It's literally on telly. It'll be on telly on the 22nd of December. And it's on TV for about 4 hours. And I love it. It's like one of them Christmas, just like traditions. You get up in the morning, get there with your breakfast, and you sit there. And honestly, the draw out numbers will go, right, €1,000, yeah, which is going to be €100, which is better than a smacking teeth, right? And they literally go through hundreds and hundreds of them. Like, do you know what I mean? I win some every year, usually. And it's on TV for fucking ages. The only thing is I'm going to be in England then. So I'm going to have to, like, stream it online, aren't I? Anyway, listen, you guys have been telling me that you're delighted to see me, like, buzzing at the moment. I'm going to be fucking buzzing anymore when that comes in. So, but the lottery prize isn't the biggest. It's about 4 or 5 million, the jackpot. And you're thinking, how is that the biggest? No, it's because it's the prize from the amount of people that win prizes. I can't fucking wait. I love the Christmas lottery, mate. Right, where are we? Do you know what? Yesterday, I'll do the acknowledgements first and I'll waffle on. Nothing unusual about that. Tonight, I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along tonight or not. I'm not sure. I'll definitely do a stream before the game if I don't decide to do a watch along. But I will do a watch along. No, watch. Fucking hell. A live stream this afternoon at 1 o'clock UK on here. Please do come along, and then we'll do something tonight as well. I know Gareth is doing a watch along tonight, I think, if I'm not around. Anyway, so I want to thank the following people for supporting my live streams yesterday. These are called Super Chats. Daryl, Benjamin Alford, Jen, Mothercock Talk, Carl, LFC Russ, Dean Hayes, Daniel Wood, Gareth Turner himself, Copites of Anfield, Watty, my man, David Crompton, Alan Metcalf, and Colin Healy. Thank you, guys. There was something from those, something else I wanted to mention yesterday as well. Jen gifted a membership. I think that was yesterday, and I think Craig Fairbrother got that. It might have been that might have been the day before. I do apologise. Michael Clegg said on the stream yesterday, central heating broke down today, need a new pump in the boiler. Well, if I get that lottery, he says, can't get it fixed until Thursday. Had to rush down to Curry's and get an electric heater, as well as an omelette maker. I've been making them omelettes and people are like, oh, I really fancy an omelette now. MCW on the live stream last night, he says, I enjoy all your videos, the most balanced and honest thread on YouTube. I can't fault that comment, to be honest with you. Oh, I really do like that comment. And I like this comment as well. Now, this is interesting, right? This is from Ricky Shah. And he commented on the video about Salah's agent failing to win contract battle, right? He said, great video, Dunk. We're lucky to have someone with your expertise to analyse the facts. That's Rafa facts, by the way. Hughes needs to stop fat-arsing around and sort it. Now, that video yesterday, Salah's agent, I received immense feedback on that. You guys really liked that video. And it made me feel really good. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's really difficult to explain things from memory, especially when there's so much to talk about. And the feedback I got on that was phenomenal. Like, people like really enjoyed that, really found it informative. You explained it well. It was, yeah, I was really surprised about that. So I do appreciate that, guys. I really do. Thank you. So, talking of, do you mind? It's like having Rodder's back here, isn't it? Who remembers Rodder's? Have we got... Where's Rodder's cup? Why is my Rodder's cup not in my cupboard? If someone's dropped that, I'll fucking drop them. Sorry, I'm a passive person. Right, let's have a look. Comments. Now, talking of videos, I'm going to give a shout out to the lovely people that super thanks yesterday. That's the love heart under the video on YouTube. On all my videos. If it's not there, you can read the video description. There's 3 other ways of supporting me. You can become a channel member as well, VIP member. Come on, make my Christmas. Become a VIP member. I'm going to do something for the VIP members when people join up. I want to do something really good. I need to think about it. I've been thinking about it a while. So, yesterday, super thanks, Steve Reed. Thank you, Steve. You fucking hero. Carl Russell, Quaffy, for tomorrow's paper reading in the cafe. That's very kind of you, Carl. And also Gareth Turner contributed yesterday as well. Thank you, Carl. Carl's top man. I like Carl, man. He's on the streams nearly every day. Clive Mitchell as well. Morning Dunk, top briefing as always. What's he? You'd have to watch yesterday's briefing to get this. He said, I was happy until I found out poor Remy was so poorly. Oh no, I hope this helps. And then he joined the live stream in the afternoon. And Remy was running about like a madman. He went, that dog doesn't look ill to me. You'd have to watch yesterday's, but no, don't watch it, man. You'll be there for hours. It's just good. funny. Keefe as well. Top man Keefe. He was in the streams yesterday, I believe, and said some nice things. Keefe, I appreciate you, brother. The Sponzy as well. He said, thanks, big fella. Smashing the mornings as usual, the morning briefings. Sponzy recently joined the channel as well, so that's very good. Yeah, that's it. I think we're up to date on those. Now, please do, if you ever send anything like... There are other ways in the video description to support the channel, which means support me. And sometimes people send something on PayPal, for example, but don't include a note or something in it. It creates a little bit of confusion. So it's very important that you reach out to me and tell me, if you've done something like that. Carl Murphy, thanks, Dunk, for everything. Carl Murphy sent something through the other day. I think I mentioned Elaine O'Neill as well, yes, previously. Ricky Nareen, say coffee, Nick. Ricky Nareen, I don't think Ricky Nareen got a mention before. It would make me really sad if you do something like that and I've missed it. Please always reply to the morning briefing and put me right, and then I can correct it. I would never ignore you. Ever. Now, I was watching a live stream yesterday, not a football one. Fuck that right off. It was someone playing DMZ, which is a game that I play with Smooth, Call of Duty DMZ, and there was someone chatting, and someone chucked in $5 or something and said something to the author of the channel, the host or whatever. Completely blanked him. I was raging at that because to that person, what I mean. No, I just don't like things like that, to be honest with you. Fucking hell. Didn't put no sweetener in. Yeah. There's fucking tea bags everywhere in this house. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe how many tea bags are in this house. Look, can you tell I went to England last week? I just get them for other people. One plant-based tea bag, raspberry. Oh, that smells nice. Bloody hell. What else did I acquire? Pure green tea. Don't get excited, Smooth. It's not what you think. English breakfast. There's fucking... Look at all them. Look, it's fucking jars full of them. Look, I'm not even joking. I think I need to lay off the tea bag stealing for a bit. Look at that, you know what I mean? It's if you get a guest around, innit? Do you know what I mean? The funny thing is, I never have a guest. I don't want any guests. I fucking hate people. It's true. Why do I do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll get some of them tea bags in case someone comes round. I don't like people visiting me. My phone rings, right, every single day, right, with a number I never answer my phone, ever. Tonight, I'm supposed to be going to a meal. I've been invited out to a meal tonight. which would involve all, it's part of like an interview process, you know, to become a part of a special group of men. I'm not sure I'm allowed to tell you, all right? And, you know, I have friends within said group, you know, and I said for them, come on, you come. I've been once before, I went to a meal with them before, they were all right, real nice, I enjoyed it. But it was like, Wednesday, if you come down Wednesday, you can have your interview and you know, I can't sit before people and let people judge me. You can judge me, do you know what I mean? But I still haven't put fucking sweetener in it, silly bollocks. I just don't like the idea of... I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not someone that's like... I'll interview you as well, sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. I said, all right, yeah. I mean, I understand the process and that, and that's fine. But I'm a busy guy as it is. And you can benefit from being in organisations, right? Do you know what I'm saying? But I kind of, and I've been thinking about this seriously the last few days. I'm kind of in the biggest organisation and best organisation in the world, which is Liverpool fans, you know what I mean? Do you know what? You wouldn't believe how many Liverpool fans have helped me over the years, and I don't mean through like support of the channel, you know, or something like that, or even the website. When my mum was in hospital dying years ago, 2011-12, right? I made a video from the hospital, leaving the hospital. All right, guys, terrible day at the hospital today. Sorry I'm not around kind of things. You know what's going on. They're treating my mum terribly, blah, 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 is what I said. And a Liverpool fan watched that video and contacted me, right? And he was the head, the manager, the god of 3 hospitals in that county, right? Including the hospital my mum was in. And he was like, oh, basically set a meeting up with me, and my mother's healthcare changed completely. Shouldn't be like that, I know. It should be like that for everyone. But the point I'm making here is this Liverpool fan reached out and said, don't, we're not having that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure if you'd have, you know, made a video, you were making a video about having a walk in the countryside one day, and this guy saw you and you were saying something about the place that he was in charge of, he would have done the same for you. My point is, a Liverpool fan reached out, we're friends to, oh God, my mum had a nightmare for 8 months. She went in hospital for 5 days. She was supposed to be in and out, and it was complications and infection that killed her in hospital. Killed, not the heart operation, it was something else that killed her. And that can happen, no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so he looked after me mum, a Liverpool fan. Do you need to be part of an organisation? We've got our peoples here, haven't we? When I mention my boiler's broken or my sink's blocked, people leave me comments and tell me how to fix it. What more do you want? He made my mum stay in hospital comfier. There we go. And he came down every day to see her. And when he walked on the ward in the hospital in his special uniform, because they're all colour-coded in hospital, and this is a very rare one, they're all like that. And I remember the sister coming to me, who was like became a good friend of mine, because I lived in the hospital for 8 months. I was there 10 AM till midnight every day. And I only left at midnight to sleep and come back at 10. And someone was with my mum from 12 till 8 every morning, right? And some nights I slept on hospital floor and stuff like that. But it was like my home. That ward was my home for 8 months. And this sister came up to me and she says, how do you know him? It's true. Well, you know, because he was above the sister, above the ward manager, above everything. Fucking God. And he used to come down every day. How's things going, Jeanette? Is everything all right? You got the team of people in the hospital, the surgeons, the specialists. Fucking brilliant, man. Amazing, man. And I remember my mum. She says to me one day when he left, she went, you've got to look after that lad, son. Give him a cop talk badge. That's what she said to me, give him a cop talk badge. It was mint. It was great. And during the same time, because I, you know, making videos as I was doing, a Liverpool supporter from America contacted me. One of the leading cardiologists, a professor of cardiology. And my mum had gone in for a heart operation. And he was a Liverpool fan, just like you, hopefully. I mean, other fans do watch my videos. He was a Liverpool fan. And he said, Dunk, can you take a photograph of your mum's notes, medical records that are in the room, and show me what medication she's on and this, that and the other? Yeah, sure. When she had an ECG, when things were like a little bit worrying, you know, he used to say, show me the ECG, I'd be sending it on WhatsApp and that. This is a Liverpool fan, right? So I've got one Liverpool fan that's in charge of the hospitals looking after her. I've got a professor of cardiology in America, right? And I know you think it could be, anyone could say, no, I'm not stupid, right? This is the real deal. And I won't mention any of them by name, but he would message me back and he would say, she shouldn't be on that medication after an heart operation. Tell him that, and tell him this. And I used to go up to the doctors and say, because the junior doctors didn't have a fucking clue, I've got to be honest with you. Anyway, all right, so, and then, you know what I mean? Anyway, because it wasn't a heart ward this she was on. She was initially, but when things went wrong, she went onto another ward and they were getting the medication mixed up. And I had this brilliant circle of people helping me through my most difficult days. Do you know what I mean? And they were incredible. But you know what the worst thing is about it? When my mum died, I couldn't message either of them for at least a year. I couldn't talk about it. But they were phenomenal. Now, can I tell you one thing? Please listen to this, right? Don't stop the video, right? If you ever have a loved one go into hospital, or even yourself, right? You know them medical notes at the end of the bed, the patient notes? People think that they're just for the doctors and nurses and all that, right? Well, every day I was doing things for my mum and recording measurements and everything myself to help the nurses, right? And because, you know, they're stretched. Do you know what I mean? I think overnight on the ward, you maybe got 20 patients, maybe one nurse, 2 auxiliaries, something like fucking crazy, right? Anyway, when my mum passed away, there were some things I wasn't happy about, right? And I wanted to feed that back. And my friend that was in charge of the hospital said to me, he says, you need to tell these people, you know. And he also said you should, you know, do some videos about it on YouTube and get some awareness, right? So I spoke to the big cheese that were in charge of that particular department, you know, that looked after my mum's healthcare. And I said, and there was this incident, right, where you nearly fucking killed her. And I had to tell you that was wrong. And I'm not medically qualified, but even I knew that was wrong. And you know what they said to me? They went, well, it's not in the patient notes. I went, what's not in the patient notes? I went, well, you haven't, anything you're mentioning today was not in the patient notes. I said, well, I didn't know I could, anyway, the story here is this, right? If you have a loved one in hospital and you're frustrated or anything with any of the healthcare of your loved one, this is in the UK, right? Then, and you say, like, you ask for medication, I want some painkillers for my mum, my dad, my brother, my kids, whatever, and you're waiting, or they're just, and it's maybe not their fault, but if you're unhappy with any of the healthcare, you can write it in the notes yourself. You can write them in them fucking notes, right? And if they go, hey, what you doing, you can't do that, then go, fine. Well, you write in them notes then what I want you to say, yeah? Because I remember him consulting the notes once, and there's some snotty nurse, and she was a bitch, said, Mrs. Oldham, my mum, was very upset today. Her son was in, and he was creating, basically problems, right? Well, really what I was doing was challenging with the absolute utmost respect and politeness, saying, hang on a minute, I don't think that's right. And this nurse tried to make out that my mum was upset because of me, not because of them, but because of me. So they made sure they got that in the notes. Do you know what I mean? My mum was perfectly fine. And it turns out that you can write in those notes. You have to do that. Please, if you ever do anything, if you have a loved one in hospital or even yourself, and they go, what are you talking about? We just say, no, I want it writing in the notes. Because if anything goes wrong, post that situation, when it's all, they consult the notes to see if any of your complaints have been recorded. I shit you not, right? I'm fucking begging you, please do that if you ever have a loved one in hospital. Every single time I talk about my mum to people, I tell them this. Because they're sat there looking at me all smug going, you didn't put it in the notes. Put you in the fucking notes. Anyway, it's so important, guys. What they try and do is fob you off to an organisation called PALS in the NHS. Patient Something Liaison Service. Basically, you complain to them. That's where they say, oh, go and complain to PALS, right? They don't turn around to you and say, oh, if there's anything you're not happy with, you can write it in the notes. Fucking write it in the notes, right? Anyway, how did we get onto that? There must be so many people out there that have come unstuck where you didn't write it in the notes. That's my one fucking mission in life until the day I die, is to tell people that. And like I said, if they say, you can't write in there, Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. whoever, just say, well, you fucking write. No, don't say it like that. Be polite. Think it like that. The majority of people that I came into contact with within the NHS were lovely. You know, I've got cousins. I've got 4 cousins work for the NHS. You know what I mean? And family and friends and... but in life, there's good and bad in everything, right? So there's some people that shouldn't be in the NHS, but there's the majority, I think, are all right. They were looked after. My mum, they went to a funeral and all that. But there is some people that will try and duck their responsibilities or deny it or make out you're lying. Write it in the notes. There we go. So, anything else I need to talk to you about today? Yeah, well, I guess this morning we're going to do a paper review. There's nothing in the papers. We're going to do... I'm going to go back through what Ornstein had to say yesterday. I think it's very important you watch my fake news video from yesterday about Ornstein's quotes. If you've seen anyone on X, on Facebook, on YouTube, or even listened to anyone on a podcast reading out quotes from Ornstein that are not in context or have been omitted certain things from those quotes to make them sound juicier, then you need to question why you follow such people, all right? Because they are misleading you. Maybe not intentionally. Maybe some people, oh, I didn't think, I didn't look, you know? If you're passing, you know, information on to people, maybe you should research it. And if you don't know, do what I do and go, I ain't got a fucking clue. I don't fucking know. Go and look yourself, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to be doing a video about what Ornstein and his colleague said yesterday at The Athletic. And then we'll just take a look and see what we're going to talk about. Live on here at 1, all right? I'm looking forward to this evening's game. My girlfriend is in the northeast of England. Newcastle? All right? So she says today, she was super intelligent when she called me today. She said, Liverpool playing Newcastle today. I went, yeah. And she went, is it at Newcastle? I went, yeah. She doesn't know anything about football. She has no interest in football. No interest at all. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I suppose it's a good thing. That means I never have to fucking take her. You know what I mean? Don't know. Where's Corvo? Corvo's the Newcastle fan that joins my live streams. We're not seeing him for a bit. We won't fucking see him for a bit if we fucking beat him, will we? I like Corvo. He's a nice lad. His chick's a Sunderland fan. Imagine that. You know. My ex-wife was Tottenham. That was all right, I suppose. And my other ex-wife, my childhood sweetheart from school, we got married at Anfield. People take the piss, they go, oh, you told us already. Yeah, but what about the fucking thousands of people that have joined my channel since you joined my channel? That's why I have to repeat these things sometimes, just saying. And we didn't get married at Anfield, the area. We got married at Anfield, the stadium, 24th of July, 1999. Liverpool played final that day, and I believe they won 2-0 and they were wearing the green kit. I'm on a hat-trick. I'm a modern-day Henry VIII. I'm on an hat-trick if I got married again. Squeaky bum. Right, I'm off. Have I said I'm off already? 34 minutes. Hey, listen to this. Oh, what the fuck was that? Listen to this, guys. How do I do it? There. Are you ready? Hang on. No. That's not the right one.
once a man bringing us news about the mighty Reds while the ITKs are in bed. We all love Dunk. He's a massive Red.
People are funny. Right. See you later. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up this video. Please thumbs up this video. Please leave me a comment. Thank you to all of you that left comments yesterday. It's nice that people found that one particular video very helpful yesterday. I've never received that much feedback like that before, so that was good. And someone said, oh, it's calmed me down a bit, thanks, Dunk, so that was nice. Ooh, there is something we were talking about today. That player, I can't remember his name, that said he spoke to Slot about joining Liverpool in the summer, but he was told that Liverpool have this policy regarding age and finances. We're going to do that. All right, I'm off. Thumbs up, comment, beer, coffee. No, I don't want a beer. Don't want a beer. Well, Saturday. Oh, yes, Saturday. Don't forget Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon is our equivalent of Saturday night streaming. But it's our Christmas party on Saturday. Make sure you come along. You know, I'm sure I'll have a little Santa hat on and rocking around the Christmas tree and all that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Yeah. Make sure you do. Saturday afternoon after the derby. Win, lose, fucking draw. I expect you to be there. Oh, someone sent a message. Let's My mate just sent me this. He said, just had a Greg Wallace fry up. Dear, someone will be offended by that pudding, I think. Right, I'm off, guys. See you in a bit. All right.